We're doing an awful lot right in the state of Texas. Colin Allred wants to change that. I want to keep Texas, Texas.
So to every Texas woman at home, and to every Texas family watching this, understand that when Ted Cruz says he's pro-life, he doesn't mean yours.
Well, in 5 days, voters have a chance to head to the polls to cast early ballots here in Texas. And after a high-stakes debate last night, they could have a better idea of just how they'll check those boxes. Senator Ted Cruz, Congressman Colin Allred squaring off right here in our WFAA studio for the first and, as we expect, the only time prior to Election Day.
Right. The two candidates covered a lot of important topics, including the border, abortion, and your money. And if you watched, we're asking you this morning, what did you think? And who do you think won the debate? Yeah,
looking at the numbers right now, we've kept it open from overnight as well. Colin Allred, about a 2-to-1 margin over the senator this morning. WFAA.com/vote now is where you can continue to weigh in. We'll leave those polls open as we continue to recap things for you today. Natalie Haddad joining us in studio. And boy, a lot of folks tuned in for this, not just here in Texas, but across the country because they wanted to see what these two men had to say.
Absolutely, especially since, as we've mentioned, it's probably the only time we're going to hear from these two gentlemen. And it didn't take long for each candidate's campaign team to declare victory after the debate. But what ultimately matters is what voters are thinking. So, of course, be sure to contribute to our poll there at the bottom. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz and Representative Colin Allred. We covered abortion, inflation, the housing market, wars overseas. The opening question on abortion began with a fiery exchange. Cruz insinuated Allred supports taxpayer-funded abortions. Allred said Cruz supports abortion laws that put women's lives at risk.
He's voted in favor of striking down Texas's law and legalizing abortion up to and including the 8th and 9th month of pregnancy. That's extreme.
I support the protections and the restrictions under Roe. But Senator Cruz just called himself pro-life. You're not. You're not pro-life. It's not pro-life to deny women care so long that they can't have children anymore.
Now, Cruz would not answer whether he supported abortion access in the case of rape or incest. But moving along throughout the debate, there were moments that could only be described as heated. This is just one of those tense moments. After bickering, Allred questioned Cruz's policy during his time to answer after Cruz spent most of the debate poking holes in Allred's record.
You can't have my time.
But what I'm saying,
you can jump in after me. Yeah, that's fine.
Let him finish his
More than
time.
happy to answer
This is not the United States, so I'm not yielding my time. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't ask me questions.
No, I'm going to ask you a question. You can answer when you have time.
Gentlemen.
Wow. Now, in the next hour, we'll show you the exchange between the two politicians when it comes to January 6th, with Senator Cruz now seemingly separating himself from a stance former President Trump has taken on the matter. Mark?
Yeah, thank you for that, Natalie. Both parties claiming they won last night.